Hey, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to my first real video of the week. So you guys may have known that after the blog post on Friday, I took some days off over the weekend. There are some, things, I guess, to bring up really quickly. So basically, I'm not going to be moving away abroad. If people were keeping up with my channel, I'm not moving to Scotland anymore, and I'll be staying in the Great White North here in Canada for a little bit longer. Some things fell through. Me and my partner, we were a little bit depressed about what happened, or what we found out, and basically the cost of our dog to take overseas is just far too much money that we did not budget for. So we're going to be staying here a little bit longer, and so I guess I'll be here doing videos, the status quo, a little bit longer. So it was a really terrible week in Marvel Strike Force, I think, when the patch went live last week. There was a lot of shit that went wrong. We were all expecting Silver Samurai, who is supposed to be the event campaign character, was supposed to be launched on Tuesday. It was Tuesday, right? Or was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday, actually. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, he wasn't there. He's not in the Red Stars, and he's still, as of recording this video, he's not up yet. Now, he might be at the store reset time for Tuesday, because we're not in Tuesday when I record this video, but it might be there on Tuesday. But the event itself should be here basically on Friday, so that doesn't really leave a lot of time left for this to come out. And a lot of part of why people buy things early, some of it's for the shards, but some of it's actually for having that early access before other people are able to get that. And if the event does come on Friday, which is not, admittedly, he's not in the event tab, Silver Samurai, so I don't know if that's the case. And obviously we have this shitty-ass Experiment X milestone going on, and that was another, source of frustration and outrage. And, I don't care what other people say, I still think this was a loser decision to do, with regards to not only the Wolverine costume, but also the Emma Frost costume that's coming soon. Yes, it's just a costume, and I argued this at length with other people about this, but it's a slippery slope, and I think that it's a matter of time before things get worse in this game. It just depends on how they get worse. So I would have liked to see the teal gear further up on this milestone, and then the costume credits were a bit lower down, but that's not the case. Some of the teal gear is actually obtainable, I would say, here, like this milestone 9 and 10, and maybe the 13. These are relatively obtainable, sort of, but like going past this mark, not really that obtainable. So one thing I do want to bring to people's attention, though, is the Silver Samurai tweet that we got on Sunday. Now, this was, I need to zoom out a little bit here. This was the photo of the new Silver Samurai, model. So this is kind of why I expected him to come out already, because on Monday at the store reset time is when I was expecting this to happen, but it didn't happen then, because I saw this on Sunday. So I thought, hey, we're going to see him in the Red Star orbs, and that would give me some new stuff to do and to look forward to, at least with Red Stars. You know how Red Stars go, is a massive slot machine. In case anyone's wondering, what's really different, it has to do with this chest plate, because it had the Rising Sun Japanese flag on it. And so just to compare, I brought up this part of the YouTube video. It's Mobile Gamers video again, of course, but this is Silver Samurai's model here. You can see the chest plate here with the red or the orange crosses. I think if he turns around, there's more. I forget how many notches there are in this, but yeah, this is what people were very unhappy with, and so they had to go back to the drawing board and change it. I'm kind of surprised it's been taking this long just to fix something. So I don't think there's any differences other than that. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, is his face a little bit off? Maybe the color, the shade of his face color, is that? This looks a bit more whiter, but maybe that's just in the camera light. Let me know if you think there's anything different. I don't see anything different otherwise. It looks pretty much the same. It might be the lighting or the way that the graphics are on this versus the Twitter photo, but otherwise I think it's the same. Anyways, so why this is a problem is, are we ever going to get Silver Samurai? Are we going to get the event, and when? And is this going to push back things at all? So another thing that I want to bring to people's attention, I thought I had it up actually here with me, but I'll bring it up really quickly, is the basically when campaign event characters come out with regards to their patch. So I want to bring your attention to both Deathpool and Sharon Carter. You guys can see this here, hopefully. Zoom in a little bit here. So Deathpool was an interesting one, actually, because the patch was on August the 17th, and then obviously when the patch came up, Deathpool is available both in the Red Star orbs and in the event campaign, was not too far behind here. This was actually very quick. We got this, I believe, August 17th. I think this was a Tuesday, actually. And then the event was only 3 days later, on the 20th. So a very quick turnaround here on the offer to the event campaign. However, that's not normal, and actually that was the quickest that I had ever seen that. So we're basically here where it should be for Sharon Carter. Sharon Carter, the Secret Avengers patch, this was July 07. This was, I don't remember what day it was. Just a look at my calendar. Don't think it really matters. 07 actually was on Monday. Was that true? Or maybe it was the Tuesday. Anyways, the point is that on the following week was when the event went live. So normally there isn't any more than, let's say, a week to 10 days in between the patch going live and the event campaign going live. So we're basically at a point now where we had the patch of September 28th, and that was last week. So realistically, we should see this event campaign on Friday. No later than Friday. Anything after that, because, you know, things don't really start on the weekend. It would have to be the Monday after that. And then at that point, it gets a bit weird, because it almost seems like perhaps this triggered a pushback of the patch days, or of the whole patch itself, you know, the patch cycle. And so, which means has a knock-on effect for at least Lady Deathstrike, and potentially, you know, where things are going to be for Omega Red in terms of the release dates for that. Now, I do want to say that my projected date for Omega Red, I think, is going to be on November the 1st. And this would be running for 5 days, so I think November 06. Just as an estimation, I'll put a question mark. I think that's what's going to happen, because I think that we do have Phoenix now, right, on the Monday. We're going to have another big legendary in 2 weeks' time. I don't know why my calendar won't pop up. And so then we'll have this roughly in about 4 weeks' time for Omega Red. That's what I think it is. It would either be in 4 weeks or 6 weeks, but given that this is only a 3-character patch, I do think that's what's going to happen. So that really leaves us with a big question mark behind Silver Samurai and how much that has impacted the patch. But this patch has not really started all that well. You know, we've had quite a few handful of issues just at the start of this, and a lot of people are a bit unhappy with how things have been going down. So yeah, I mean, I am really not a big fan of the patch so far. We've had a myriad of bugs, not to mention if you guys were caught up at all with the Facebook downage that happened yesterday, or depending on when you're watching this video anyways, and I was unable to access my account actually for a good little while, and that was a bit unfortunate because we were running Doom Raid 2. So for those of you who may have been expecting a Doom Raid 2 skill video, I was unable to get to that because I wasn't able to actually access my account during this time before it ended. So unfortunately that didn't happen. But yeah, I'm hoping that this week it improves, because things did not get off to a good start last week with the patch 5.7, and this is a short patch because it only has 3 characters, one of them being a legendary with Omega Red, and 2 others. And this is very similar to the Infinity Watch patch, which again wasn't very long, I don't think. If we bring up the spreadsheet here, Infinity Watch, I believe, was on June the 2nd we had for Phyla-Vell, and this ran roughly until July the 7th, so it was about just under 5 weeks for that patch. So I would expect that this one's not going to run any much more than that, and so we're looking probably at a start of November patch for 5.8, and who knows what that's going to be for, if that's going to be the the bio patch, or if we're going to get the tech patch that we keep thinking about for Doom Raid. That's a whole nother topic though, because we'll be talking about that at another time when we discuss symbiotes and how they've changed in Doom Raid 2. That's not what this video's about, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect for the rest of the patch. Hopefully we'll be getting Silver Samurai later on today at the store reset. Otherwise, I don't know how many more days it can go on for, and so I can get some red stars pulls for that. As you guys know, I don't spend money anymore on this game. I don't see when the next time that's going to happen, so I'm not going to get any early access in terms of early character releases. So my apologies there if you guys are expecting something like that. Just unfortunately, I can't bring myself to support this company monetarily anymore, financially in this case, of my own pocket, and we're just going to continue sort of down this free-to-play track until they get to a point where I think that they deserve my money. So that's just a very short video update here of what's going on with me, what's going on with this game, and what we should be expecting looking forward with Silver Samurai. Whether or not we get him at all, we'll find out, I guess. So until next time, guys, stay safe, jeez, and healthy, and I will see you all later. Boilon signing out.